And sometimes when you practice a particular asana, on some days you won't get that the same stretch, the same perfection you usually would have gotten on any other day. Ever thought why that is? Why is it some days you get the asanas very easily, some days you don't? Some days the body moves and some days it doesn't move. Have you ever thought why? See, the days where you're able to do the asana very easily, even the difficult ones, is the day the prana is flowing freely. The days where you find it difficult to practice the asanas is the day the prana isn't flowing freely. When you're able to do the most difficult asana very easily on some day, that means that's an indication on that particular day there's a greater flow of vital energy in you. The most difficult ones you just do as if it's nothing. There's a free flow of prana even here. There's no blockages here. That's why sometimes you feel right side is much easier, left side is difficult. Sometimes you find left side it's difficult to practice, right side it's easier to practice. How your body moves is directly proportional to how the prana is flowing when you're practicing asana. This is as simple as that. If you're finding it difficult to do the asana practices, that means okay, there's no free flow of prana. The energy is getting stuck somewhere in the process. Why? Because you would have done some other activity the previous day that doesn't go along with what you did today, what you're doing today. Just for example, previous day you would have spent a lot of time outdoors in the sun, you would have involved yourself in a number of activities. A lot of energy would have lost. The next day you come and do standing asanas, you won't have energy. Why? You feel exhausted just after you practice 3-4 different standing asanas. You feel like, oh, I'm draining out of energy. Why? It's because of this. The same way, whenever I tell you to do some advanced practices, you start to do those practices and yet you can't do. Why? That means mentally there are blockages. If at the mental level you aren't letting it go, at the mental level, if you aren't loosening yourself, the body will never be loose. You will feel tightness in hundreds of different parts of the body. When you let go of this tightness here, the body flows freely. There is no hindrance of any sort. Sunday, Saturday, whatever day, holiday, everything is the same day for your body.